Hey everyone, Nerd Day Mark here, and it's time for This Week in Candy Toys. A small blog this week. We have the release as of today for the Shodo Double Cross 10 lineup for Kamen Rider, and also our second installment of a brand new toy line that apparently is really popular, and we've got that announcement already. And I'm curious about that because I didn't pick up the first wave of this line. I'm gonna pick them up if I see them in stores. Actually, let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right in and talk about it. So, the second installment of the Kamen Rider Micro Statue collection is coming out this May. Um, like I said, when these were announced, I was like, I don't know how I feel about these because they're so tiny, and I was like, I don't know how I would display them. And for stuff like this, it's like I want to be able to display them and have them visible, but they're so small you won't be able to really tell unless you look up close. Um, that's why, like, when it comes to like the Converge motion line for either Ultraman or Kamen Rider, I'm still holding out that we get a Super Sentai Converge line at some point. I kind of put them in front of other things like my manga bookshelves and everything else. I'll have a whole bunch of little ones, or my shelf that has all my Ultraman Blu-rays and stuff. I'll have the Ultraman ones in front of it. Same with all the Kamen Rider DVDs and Blu-rays, stuff like that. But just outward displaying them, kind of like how I have the stuff over here. They're so small, it's not really noticeable. But let's look at this lineup because these were very popular. Like I said, these are only 60 millimeters in height, so that's like what, 2 inches, 2.5 inches. Um, so first up, we do have our Valen in the Chokodon form. We knew this was probably going to happen. I think it was hinted at. It looks cool. I like it with, it has little donuts back there, and it has, our little Chokodon. Like, it's a good background. Then we're having Ryuki. This one, oh, this background is so sick. I love the dragon. I love dragons in general. Like, I mean, dragon tattoo, stuff like that. Like, I love dragons. And Ryuki is a very good season that I enjoy. So I'm glad Ryuki's going to be there. But then we also have Kamen Rider Knight. So this makes me believe that we are getting secondaries more now. Already 2 waves in, but I'm okay with that. We have Kamen Rider X-Aid Action Gamer Level 2. I do actually kind of like that background also. And X-Aid. I mean, I just did the review for the Soto Chronicles Kamen Rider X-Aid, and that was such a good set, and I do enjoy that show for what it is. Then we have Kamen Rider Genom, or Genom Action Gamer Level 2. I kind of like this background more, and I like the pose. The main thing about these are is I like the poses. They're good poses. Oh, and then we got from Double, we got Fang Joker also. That's pretty neat. I do like that suit. And then we have Kamen Rider Axel or Excel. Okay. Oh, this is new. Well, I mean, it has to be new because it's only the second wave. Uh, Excel and Fang Joker, their backgrounds connect to each other. That's actually pretty cool. I'm The downside is now I'm thinking about it. I was like, well, Gavv and Valens don't match, so those can't connect. But that is actually pretty cool if they have that in the future for other ones where they can connect. That'd make me more inclined to get them. And that's it for this line. Uh, there's only going to be 8 total in this one, and that's going to be out in May, and our pre-orders will start in 3 days on the 23rd of January. And next up, without any real delay. I mean, the Micro Standard. Like, I don't have much to say because it's such a new line, and it's I haven't gotten any. Now, if I see some when I'm at the candy, when I go to like Mitsuya or Tokyo Central or anything like that, I'll possibly pick them up. I do need to go and hunt down some Gavv Soto base forms, and they should have some more in soon. So I'll probably check around the weekend, and if they have any in the Micro Statues, I might pick up 1 or 2 I might do a YouTube short showing them off. But the Shodo Double Cross 10 lineup is out right now at the time of this video being going live. And we have first up Kamen Rider Kamen Rider old #1. I think it was just regular #1. See, when we get like Showa era riders for Shoto, I like that because there's not much uh detail from the a belt standpoint where everything will be colored and it'll match. That I'm okay with Shotos. Like the Shotos, the lack of a lot of color is why I don't really care about them. I like these look cool. Wait, did they ever? Image includes products that are no longer available. Wait, these guys already came out. When did? Maybe they did. Maybe I haven't bought in Shotos in so long. Then we got Kamen Rider #2. I just like the color match. Like something about the color matching on this. Like this, I don't know if it's because of the Shotos that the molds and like the plastic style they use for those. Like this figure, even though it's new and it's coming out like now, you could look at this and like you would think this is like almost like a vintage like toy just because of how the color matching is so good and it has that Showa feel to it. It's not overly bright, you know. I like that. That looks really good. And then we have the Sakurajima version for #1. I like that. I like this forest green, or is it like midnight green? I don't know. I don't know shades of colors. It's a green, but I like that color. That's a good, especially for matching. And then we see them posing together. See, like, cause like the silver's not so bright. It's so muted that it just looks like good. Like this is, I like it a lot. Oh, we got some O's in here. The Shota combo. Ah, I like this form so much, and I like O's is a good show. It's really good, honestly. As a fire truck goes by, or an ambulance, one of those two, ambulance. Um, but I'm always a sucker when you get multiple tones and shades of blue on a form, and this does it. Like this. But once again, I'm gonna bring up one of the reasons why I don't like the Shotos. Look at the driver. Look at like this being uncolored. Like just that's one of the few things that kind of keeps me from being like, yeah, I want to buy this. Like this is good. Like I just can't get over the drivers and the weapons too, because the weapons are usually not colored. Oh, I like this. This is the. I will say their posability is really good. Ever since they changed the mold with the Shotos and they combined what was it the the palm one with the cross and they made one line now like, and I do like that. Also with the Shotos, you can combine previous products with them, so you can do different forms, which I think is actually really cool. That's one of the things that's like, all right, I like that. Oh, and we have the Puto Tyra combo. I'm bad with the names of O's. Even watching the show, I was like, I'm never enunciating that properly. Love this. You know me, sucker for purple on a suit. Purple, red. I just said pooper. Purple, red, and like blues. Green if it's like black and green. Like that's why Bujin Sword was like so good for a suit for me. But I love this suit. This is probably my favorite suit in O's. But once again, the belt. Yeah, that's a good product shot right here. That's actually, and like as you can see, like I mentioned, now we actually have one to show. The weapons, just not like I could go in there realistically with some of my gunpla paint and not my markers, the actual paint itself, and I could probably paint the driver. I'd have to really be meticulous with like the thin tip brush to get some of the detail lines. This and that I could, but I think mostly is actually had it's got Sotos, so I'll probably just pick up those Sotos because I'm still going back and picking up some of the Chronicle lines I missed and everything else. And we have Missoula complete form. Actually, it was pretty badass. I actually like that. That's actually pretty neat. So basically, except for one person, all the greeds in the early episodes are actually in now physically released, which that's something about the Shodo line that I like is you do get villains, you do get minions, you do get some of the more obscure ones that probably wouldn't, that obviously wouldn't get, action figures or Sodos. So I actually kind of like that. And this is our action expansion parts. I don't know. I'm okay. The next update is next week, so we're getting some more stuff. I don't know. I don't want to say it's slow news announcements and stuff. It's just the year just started. We just got the Gavv set 2, which I am currently working on. I just finished Gavv's caking form. So I'm getting that ready to have a review go up. Probably this week at some point, probably like Friday. But from a standpoint of just the Shodo lineup, like it's been a while since we've had a new Shodo announcement. Now this is just the release of it, so I'm assuming we're getting another Shodo announcement soon. The Micro Statue collection, it's nice to see that it sold really well, which is what they said, and that's why we're getting the second set. So obviously, whatever Bandai is doing with their Canada department, it's working. I'm waiting. I don't remember the name off the top of my head because I'm bad with the names. I'm waiting, and hopefully we'll get something for the new Super Sentai, because I saw the changer like gauntlet thing and how it transforms the mecha. Now I'm like curious how the mini plaws are going to work. So I'm patiently waiting for that announcement. But that's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. Are you picking up any of these? What did you pick up recently? Also, I'm always curious what other people pick up for toys. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.